I am E. Wood, and these are the world's strangest monsters. Sightings of monsters date back to the time when man first started exploring the earth. Let's take a look at a few of them. First up, we have Nessie, the Loch Ness monster, possibly the most famous monster of them all. In the 6th century, St. Columba, an Irish missionary that introduced Christianity to Scotland, was said to have first spotted the monster. Since then, there have been hundreds of sightings of the monster. Some experts believe it to be a dinosaur that escaped the Ice Age, while others believe it's a giant eel, or maybe that it just doesn't exist at all. This is the infamous surgeon photo, a picture taken by a reputable surgeon, Christian Sperling, and his stepfather. This photograph became synonymous with Nessie. However, on his deathbed in 1994, Christian Sperling admitted that the photo was a hoax. Our next monster is the Abominable Snowman, known in Himalayan folklore as the Yeti. The Yeti is described as a large, white, ape-like creature living in the Himalayan mountains. Although there are no photos or videos of the Yeti, there have been numerous sightings from credible sources. There are, however, pictures of footprints taken in the Himalayas that could have only come from the Abominable Snowman or possibly an NBA basketball player. There have been no sightings of the Yeti for quite some time, but there are rumors of the Yeti living in Santa Fe, New Mexico, making dream catchers and selling them on Etsy. But like all sightings, none are confirmed. We have another sea monster here. In 1609, French explorer Samuel de Champlain discovered the Lake Champlain monster, otherwise known as Champ. But nobody ever believed Samuel, probably because he's French. Champ has been known to sweep up onto beaches and drag off dozens of people at a time. However, this has never been verified, probably because it's never happened. In 1982, one of the world's greatest cryptozoologists went to Lake Champlain to see the monster himself. That person was me. I went out onto the lake for about an hour, didn't see anything, got bored, and went home. So I have a first-hand account of not seeing him. Our next monster is the infamous Dracula. The legend of the vampire has been around for a very long time, and Dracula is by far the most famous. Dracula became famous from the 1897 Gothic horror novel written by Bram Stoker. But did he really exist? It is believed that Dracula was really Vlad III, or otherwise known as Vlad the Impaler. He was known to drink the blood of his fallen victims on the battlefield. This made him very terrifying, but extremely popular at parties. Finally, we have the Melon Heads. The Melon Heads is a Midwest urban myth. It is said there lives a community of deranged citizens with abnormally large heads, possibly stricken with the disease hydrocephalus, a disease that enlarges the victim's head. This myth is common throughout Michigan, Ohio, and Connecticut. In 1987, one of the world's top cryptozoologists set out in search of the Melonheads in Kirtland, Ohio. That monster hunter was me. I went to where I thought they were and got scared and left. So I have first-hand experience of not seeing the Melonheads. And that concludes the world's strangest monsters. As always, please like and subscribe.